When I talk about vibe coding is an AI first style of software development where you describe what you want in natural language, and then the AI modifies, debugs the code for you. So later on, we all know that we used ChatGPT to write codes, to write prompt, but with vibe coding, you don't need to be knowing how to code. What you can do with vibe coding is that you write what you want to develop in plain English, and then you let the AI do the most of that thing. So here you design your app and the features you expect in plain English, and then you let an AI to generate the code. Then you can test the results and then test the AI want to change or fix, and then you can repeat until you are happy. So examples of such proper tools, we have got the Cursor, the Cloud Code, GitHub Copilot, and then ChatGPT. But in today's video, I wanted us to learn some of these AI tools you didn't know that they exist, or you have ever heard of them. So one of it, we have got what is known as Base44. So Base44, it is just an AI. So it's just an AI powered, no code is needed. Try it or to build an application. So you can create web apps, website, you can create internal tools and AI agents by describing what you want in plain English. Yeah, so it follows vibe coding. So what Base 44 can build, it can build web application, business management system, AI, it can build AI chatbots and AI agents. It can create customer portals. It can generate what is known as the dashboards. It can generate landing pages. So the key features here, we can look about it build apps using natural language. There is built-in database and backend, and then there is user authentication, and then hosting, and then integration with third parties, so you can connect it with GitHub accounts. So how it is, so for beginner, no code, no programming experience, and then entrepreneurs can build MVPs, yeah? And then the students can create what is known as projects, and then developers can really make prototypes quicker. Yeah, so when I compare Base44 and ChatGPT, Base44 is focused on building and deploying apps, and then ChatGPT is a general AI assistant that can help you write the code. Yeah, you can write the code and then explain the concept, debug, and generate the content. That is what ChatGPT can do. But we see in Base44 that there is a back end, and there is also what is known as the database, yeah, the front end and everything. So we have got another one known as, it is an AI powered full stack app builder that lets you create website and web applications. So simply by describing what you want in natural language, which I've talked about, that is vibe coding. So you can generate front-end, back-end, database, user authentication, and then integration, and then you can edit the generated code if there is need. So I'm going to show you some of these samples. So let me show you. So another thing I want to talk about, it is known as the Softr. The Softr, it is also an AI powered vibe coding tool. Of course, you can use it for building business application, client portals, internal tools, dashboards, websites without writing any code. So I have got some of this stuff. Let me show you. So this is the software application. So I was able to make I was able to make employee employee pay, uh, payroll, and attendance. I was able to make employee, payroll, and attendance. So you see here that when I come here on the attendance, actually this is the navigation, and then let me first of all log out. I want to show you how. So we can, already I have got an email. So let me go in my email and then continue, and then I log in. So when I log in, this is the dashboard. So we see it is having employee, attendance, employee, payroll, and then analytics. So it has got also other information about us. So when I go here on the employees, I can be able to see all the employee and their database and their departments. Okay. So we have got full names, employee ID, the work email, the phone numbers, and then the title. So here we see that we have got different departments. We have got here engineers, finance, HR, operators, then sales, and then the support team. So let me go back. I want to show you more. So we consider the payroll, then we consider how these people are really earning their money. We see monthly, so they are monthly, and then we can calculate, we can get the total gross and then the total net. Okay. So when I go back, I want to show you also something. We have got analytics that we can get everything in terms of tables and tools, just like the way we are seeing here. See. So let me go back to the home tab. I wanted to show you something. Let's see. So generally, that is how. So we can edit this made with Softr. Since I'm the administrator, let me show you how I was able to come up with this. So let me sign in. Let me sign into my account. So this is how the account is looking like. So I'm on the free plan. So I can see here it is having on the navigation buttons that we are having application, database, workflow, forms, and then a lot of other things. So let us go to applications. So under application, we continue with the free plan. So this is the template I have. This is what I have so far. So when I click on it, this is the project I have. Okay. So it is also showing you that if I run this system on the phone, it will be looking like this. So you can add. So this is the tablet view, and this is the desktop view. Okay. So how I was able to come up with this, let me show you in the previous charts. I was just writing prompts. So you see here, make me an employment pay employee system. So what's the main goal of this employee? They asked me, and I said all the above, and then they told me who will use the application, and then I just said all roles, admin, managers, and employees. And they told me that you need the time tracking, and I just said yes, yes I need it. And then they told me that let's select authentication settings, and I said I would like login with Google, that someone should sign in. And then they told me that what should be the app main navigation layout, and I said desktop size, mobile, and buttons. See, like the way I was really replying, I'm not that good. So I was saying that now let's set up a theme for your application, and I said Bamboo, I don't know what's that. So it was able to start creating everything. It created what the applying. It applied the updates, and then it did the main features. Then user access, it was able to apply the updates until I landed up here. So you can feel free to write anything, then you let the AI do the rest for you. So I also have another application I wanted us to see, of course, with Base44, with Base44, with Base44. So most of these things you need cash. So for me, I always use for some specific period of time, and then I go around because I don't want. So this is what I was able to do with Base44. So this is the dashboard it is having. So this is a system for the mailing investment companies. So it is having the dashboard where we have got the active batch, the running machines, the staff on the what, on the shift, and then the total year end. So this is the production layout. So as you are seeing, and then here we see the recent production batches, and here we can see all the machines. We can see all the machines which are being used in this mailing company. So when I go in the mailing process, so here we see a preview of what is expected and what is really happening in the mailing company. So we have got, so today is 1st, 8th, 2026. So if I say, so here we see the clause in May. So if we received 13 tons, and then I say that the price is 900 shillings in kilos. So the number of tons, that is 13. And then I say that this is the rate per ton. But this rate here was meaning then the people who are going to work. It's labor. So this labor, that every ton costs 900,000. It costs 9,000. So if it is 13 tons, you multiply here to get what the workers are likely to get. So if we have output, that we produced 8,000 flour, and then I say 50 bags, 50,000. Others, I don't know, let me put them something like that, and then I save this record. So you see that everything we have been doing has been calculated here. That here we see that here we see that the maize times the price they give you 11,700,000, and then the number of tons, the labor, that is the amount of the labor, that is the total number, the total money for the labor. It is 117,000, and then the net value, of course, the maize value and the labor. Of course, after removing some of the waste and whatever, it remains that. And then the output, so here we see that maize and flour and others, so here it gives you 14,000. Of course, this is extreme. So let me edit here, and I put 3,000. So when I put here 3,000, so here we see that this is what was expected, and then here we see that the waste output is what? It is 1,000 kgs. Actually, that is too much. So here we see the summary of everything. Actually, we can also have the monthly summary of everything here. So we can also print the output. So when I come here on the organization, so we can add employees. So if I have here full names, so let me use this, and then let me use Peter. All of us we know Peter. Then the email, then department, administrator, okay, logistic. Then I say night shift, operator, technician, and say add the employee. So in that, when I come here on this list, I will be able to see this employee. okay, and their results. So this employee here was on leave. Everything can be added here. So reporting, you can generate, you can print reports. So when I print report, this is the preview of what is expected. So here we see the golden harvest milling. So this is how it is looking. So we shall go everything step by step. You can log out. Yeah, so when I log out, let me show you how it looks like. It looks like that. Okay? It looks like that. So when I come here to edit, so go to Base44. Let me show you how I was able to do that in Base44. This is Base44. So we are learning vibe coding. So so this is how it's looking like. So when I come here on all apps, so this is the project I was working on. So they give you a preview of everything. So this is the preview. This is the preview like that. But here I'm logging in as a user, but in the previous portal I was logging in as the administrator, meaning that every person has the way they are seeing stuff.
So let us also explore Lovable. So in Lovable, I was able to create a website portfolio. So when I go into my Lovable account, so here we can see that. Let me wait for the network. I don't know what's wrong with it. So this is the template of the website I was doing. Of course, this is a personal portfolio. So here it is where we can chat from, and here is a preview. You can also connect it on your GitHub account. So when I come here on the publish, I can copy the URL, and then I come here on the web browser, I paste it so that I can have a complete preview of the entire website. So here I have got the about section, I've got the skills section, the graphics, some of my graphics, the projects I've done so far, the services, and the contact info. So you can also do hosting, and you really do a lot of things on Lovable. So I also have a gallery section where I can see all those images. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more tech tips. Yes, don't forget to do such. So we shall explore every project one by one in the next video to come. So for now, I have really showed you a preview of how vibe codes and vibe coding works, and what you can create and do with vibe coding.